Sam Bailey, you were an actor in our preliminary task.
Named the interrogator.
Yes, named the interrogator. You played the part of a police detective, am I correct? Yeah?
Yes.
You did a very good job in our preliminary task. You commented on your acting skill by members of our class and by the teacher. Very good job. Yeah.
We do think you really took to them all, and that is why we are willing to accept you the post of one of the major characters in our next production that goes under the working title of Possesion.
Would you like to be a part of that?
That would be lovely.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to talk to you about your part in the preliminary task. Did you enjoy playing the part? Was it difficult?
Yeah, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It's what got me back into everything. So,
is there any part of it you would have liked to change?
Well, I'd probably like to do it now because it'd be a bit better.
No, that's a fair point. More takes, more time.
Yes.
Time is something we just don't have.
Acting-wise, is there any characters you would like to play? Any
inspirations?
Yeah.
Anything you could draw parallels with for that character you played in the prelim task?
Quite open. Don't really have any characters. There was one in a book that I would quite like to be, but aside from that, not really.
Yeah, you're willing to do everything, yeah?
Yes.
Well, we've come up with an idea for our main production, and Ed's just going to run it by you now. I just want to hear your opinion.
The storyline is this. So far, there's a Halloween party. Young people, set in about the 90s, aging from about, let's say, 15 to 17, round a fire, drinking, spooky games, gets out a Ouija board, plays with the Ouija board. We see the Ouija board spelling out the word die. One of the participants in the game with the Ouija board becomes possessed. This is when you step in. One of the people playing phones you from your home because they're scared. You, as your character, which we will need to workshop, has to come and either prevent or almost prevent this person from dying. What happens after that is you wake up with the last sequence being a dream, and you go downstairs, live your life normally until you get a phone call telling you that this character that you have almost saved from dying is back again. And from then on the movie will commence, but as we are only filming the opening titles, that is what we have so far.
Obviously, when we're filming it will be different. When the final production comes together, you won't see all that. It will be flicking between scenes and it will be cut and whatever, edited. So that is the main outline of the story. That's what's going to be going on. The audience might not see all that, but that's what's going to be going on. Yeah.
So, with your character, you are playing the part of the protagonist.
Yep.
The person who has to, like the hero of the piece.
He's an exorcist. He performs the exorcism in this story.
So what are we thinking for this character? Do you think priest, ex-cop, anything like that?
But what's your opinion on the actual storyline? Is there anything you want to add?
The story's good. I like the story.
Anything you want to add to it?
Anything you feel could be improved?
Any techniques we could use? Anything that creates suspense, horror?
Not really sure.
And we've got the key. I've found from my research that the phone is a very
phone call
is very, very useful technique. And there's other forms and conventions of genres.
Yes.
They can be used, like the darkness is obviously one, and a type of credits and music that's used is another.
They believe your thing called love.
Yeah. So anything?
I don't really know. Yeah, I really like it. I'll have a think of any techniques or anything, and I'll
get back
let you know.
Brilliant. That sounds good so far.
Yeah. So character. That's what I need to move on to.
We're thinking maybe a kind of flawed character, maybe like addicted to alcohol, or as their flaws, maybe they've got a proud passion or get angry about things. Possibly either a priest or an ex-cop. Not like a current priest, but someone who's dabbled into.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're the actor, so if you want to work on a character, it's just got to be someone who's going to perform this exorcism on the spot.
Yeah. I think I'd probably prefer the ex-cop sort of.
The ex-cop approach? The
Yeah.
ex-cop. Maybe, like, used to work in a police department that deal with spiritual disturbances, stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's up to you, but you work the character.
We've got fired for towing the line one too many times.
Possibly. Possibly Actually, he is actually involved in like forensic investigation, but he has a religious hobby,
Exactly.
which
That'd be nice.
actually
Because that
gives
could
him
work.
both of the skills. Because that would be good. Because I mean, in real life, I don't think there really are that many cops involved in spirituality.
Yeah, obviously.
So.
And that's a fair point, because then obviously he'd have like the sensibility and the skills of a cop, but also the interest and the practical side he would have researched.
Yes.
Exorcisms, etc. So we'll have both of those. Both of those.
So we're going. I mean, obviously, you choose the character as your character. We just give you what you've got to do. So
Yeah,
you
we're very
can,
open
you can make the
production
name.
business.
We don't care about the name. You've got to play. You've got to be the character for that time. So you wear what you want. You wear what you think's appropriate. Obviously, get back to us and
We'll okay it, make sure
yeah.
it's fine. But possibly suit. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
because suits
yeah, they do
cop
well.
style, detective style.
Yeah, but obviously when you're getting the scene where you're going to be getting up from the bed and getting the phone calling up and wearing a suit to bed, eyes.
No.
So yeah, it's up to you. Your character's yours. We've told you what's required of the character, so you wear what you want, you do what you want,
Yeah.
you call it what you want. Obviously, yeah. get
Obviously
back to
within
us.
boundaries. Before we
Yeah.
start shooting, this will all have to be done properly.
Yeah.
So after you've worked on it, and if you have any ideas and stuff, you tell us, and we'll just try and build a central core for this character.
Yeah. So
Maybe draw parallels from the character of Constantine.
yeah, I mean, yeah, the film Constantine, John Constantine.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably a good one to go.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
It seems the closest to what,
Yeah, that's what
we're trying to get at. Anyway.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Something, I mean, obviously you don't want to copy it, but
Yeah. No.
you create your own character. Character's yours. Do what you want with it.
Yeah, so obviously we'll research the film, see how they do it, see what
Yeah.
bits we'd like to use from that, and what bits we could
Yeah.
adjust with this we could do.
Another thing as well, see if we can find any real life. I don't know if there is, but I'm sure YouTube will let us know. Any real life people who
Have been claimed to be possessed.
claim to be an exorcist.
Etc.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, ghost
Yeah.
hunters. But yeah,
Okay.
I think that's about all we need you for today.
Yeah. Other
So
than that,
you've got the part.
Sam, main part.
Right.
Okay. We'll get back to you soon.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Thank
work
you.
for the character.
Cheers.
Thank you.